To avoid suddenly running into an old hen, the richest man almost had an accident. However, the chicken owner's eyes were fixed only on the dead hen. They not only refused to admit the wrongdoing of raising chickens on a public road. Instead, they raised their hand and slapped the richest man. At the same time, they boldly demanded $100,000 in compensation, claiming that this chicken was for entertaining their guests and not a penny less would do. Little did they know the couple they were extorting were actually the esteemed guests they were about to host today. It turned out the richest couple had prepared gifts early in the morning. One reason they came quietly ahead of time was that their daughter and her boyfriend had some unfinished contracts. The other reason was to gauge the true character of their future in-laws. They did not want to rely solely on their daughter's account to entrust her to this unsuitable rural son-in-law. Unexpectedly, as soon as they arrived in the village, they witnessed the true nature of their future in-laws. To get the $100,000, they lawlessly locked the richest couple's car. As a result, the road was blocked and everyone's vehicles came to a halt. The richest couple did not want to delay so many people from returning home for the new year. Although it was not their fault, they still offered to compensate at double the market price. But the greedy couple naturally refused. They warned that if the $100,000 was not paid, they would beat them to death in the village today. This prompted a young girl studying law to step forward, pointing out that raising chickens on public roads was already illegal, and demanding $100,000 was outright extortion. At this moment, villagers also joined in condemning the couple's misdeeds. Unexpectedly, the old man raised his hand and slapped the young girl. The couple were notorious bullies in the village. Trying to reason with them was like speaking to a wall. To quickly extract the $100,000 without delaying the reception of their future in-laws, they immediately called a group of people, then ordered their nephew and others to drag the richest couple into their backyard. Anyone who tried to stop them would be beaten until teeth were scattered on the ground. Unexpectedly, the future daughter-in-law's secretary coincidentally arrived at this moment to deliver New Year gifts. Seeing the two people on the ground, he noticed their features resembled the young lady, yet there was no way he could connect them to the chairman and his wife. The malicious old lady instantly switched to a flattering smile, complaining to the secretary that the richest couple had bullied them. The secretary, to please them, struck the chairman harshly. This made the couple feel emboldened, knowing they had a powerful backer. They proudly boasted that their son would be the future son-in-law of the richest family. Anyone who offended him would be crushed like ants. The richest couple were shocked to realize these two bullies were the very future in-laws they were supposed to meet today. The vicious couple even arrogantly demanded raising the compensation to $200,000. The chairman prepared to check surveillance to let the law give him justice, but the old man claimed he could shut down all surrounding cameras with a single word. Then he made a call ordering his men to remove all the surveillance. Next, he planned to seize the richest couple's car and all their belongings to repay the dead chicken. He even smashed a phone to destroy any thought of calling the police. Little did he know the future daughter-in-law was calling at that moment. She felt anxious because her parents were not answering. Her fiancé kept reassuring her, promising that his parents would take care of hers. Then he quickly brought her to the village. Yet they did not realize her parents' hospitality involved forcing the elderly couple to eat pig feed. They arrogantly repeated how their son would soon marry the richest daughter, imagining their son would inherit the richest family empire soon. Seeing the whole family's greedy faces, the chairman asked them if they were not afraid the young lady would discover their true nature. The old man replied that after the marriage his son would become the company president. By then the young lady would not even finish speaking before he would kick her out of the house. The chairman angrily declared that he was the very in-law they were supposed to meet today, but he was met with even more brutal beatings. Worse still, when the chairman's wife suffered a